Hello, my name is Mark Sorrento, and I'm a commercial private lending underwriter, and I've been so for a little over 10 years. I did some rough calculations before doing this instructional video, and it seems that I've been the lead in just over 3,000 commercial loans over the years, and I've definitely learned some things that I've been asked to share with my brokers and more experienced lenders. The first thing you're going to want to do as a broker or a borrower is to formulate your executive summary. An executive summary is exactly what it sounds like. It's a summary, and it shouldn't be any longer than a page. I have seen executive summaries or so-called summaries that have stretched over 10 and 20 pages. That's not a summary. That's an exhaustive report. So an executive summary should be, like I said, no more than one page. We're going to go ahead and start here right now. I've got an example of a successful funding by one of my better brokers. So I'm just going to recreate what he did, and I wouldn't change a thing, really. So the top line is just announcing what the property is and the type of loan. And in this case, the LTV was a selling point for us to sell me on it. So he really highlighted the 33% LTV. Gas and convenience store refinance less than 33% LTV. So that's a huge plus in private lending, since equity is the big deal. Subject property, put the whole address there. Borrower, Oakland Arco LLC. That's a fictional company. We don't want to use the real one, obviously. And then this is the borrower information. We're going to put some brief but critical information here. Credit, very good. Back it up with why. And it's 720 means 720 mid-score. It is very good. Income, property is generating good revenue, if I could spell correctly. All accounts are current. And then the next line, we're going to go into assets. 1.5 million, and in the qualification line, I'm going to put details available upon request. And again, you have to be able to back all this up. Unlike our resumes, these will actually be looked at and checked. Okay, so really, it's better you say I don't know or give the bad news now up front than get caught later. You can also put an extra line there under assets for property status if it's for sale currently, but it's not hard and fast. You don't have to put anything else there for borrower. Actually, I guess it wouldn't go there anyway, so my broker was right. Okay, so loan amount, $695,000. Again, he highlighted less than 33% LTV. Just kind of beat me over the head with it, which is a great idea if it's that low on the loan to value or that much equity. Estimated as is value is 2.1 million. And then the qualification line afterwards, he was smart enough to put, let me type this out, appraised for 2.5 million in 2005, which tells me that he has a grip on reality. And I'm sorry, 2008, and he knows it's not going to be worth the same. It might even be less than 2.1 million, but it would still be well within 60% LTV, so he's good to go. Subject property details. This is where you can tell a little bit about the property, the situation that it's in, kind of what's going on. In this case, hang on here, finish up. The site is leased as an ARCO, and AM/PM convenience store, the lease is $96,000 yearly, which is it's pretty standard stuff for a leased site for a gas station. They have to pay a lease on those. So whatever's pertinent to the property. The current note came due in February of 2012, and this recording is June of 2012. So it's been a few months, which is typical or normal, I should say. It's no cause for alarm. Lender is extending for fee. That means the borrower's paying out the nose to keep the note from being to prevent foreclosure proceedings from starting, which also tells us it's probably a good borrower and the lender doesn't want to take the property, so they're extending it out for a fee. And property was purchased as empty in 2005. Current occupants, restored property, and it has thrived since 2008. I'm going to ask him to back that up. I want to know why it's thriving or why you say it's thriving. So we're going to ask for documentation to back that up. And, I'm going to go over that later in part 2 of this and talk about documentation a little bit. And for some of you, this is pretty basic stuff, but I got to tell you, I'm seeing a lot of new brokers out there, people that are coming over from the residential side who really don't know what they're doing. And I don't mean that insultingly. I just want to explain this so we can get more or higher level product in the door. Okay, back to what we're doing. Reason for the loan request. This is just a line item where the money's going, paying the balance of $675 and the closing costs are $20,000. These are estimates, by the way. Obviously, these won't be to the penny, but it gives us an idea of, we have enough money here to do these things. For rehabs and construction, this can get pretty lengthy on the reasons for the loan request line. But on this, it's pretty simple. It's just a refi. Debt coverage. Property income is sufficient to cover proposed debt and currently serving debt as demanded. And exit strategy. Broker will be working with borrower to obtain conventional loan, which basically just means they have no idea what they're going to do. Then that's fine. You don't have to have all the answers. It's important that you don't try to have all the answers. It can just make you look silly. They know you don't know everything. The underwriting team, they know that. And then the last thing is very important, is a photograph of the property, a nice one, a color shot of the property right there. I go through when I'm done, and I'm going to go ahead and blacken or bold up all these. Hey, I'm an underwriter. We're, type A personalities, and that's just what we are. So I'm going to make all these bold, but that's it. So if you found this useful and you would like more, I go deeper, much deeper into the underwriting process and the approval process, funding process. Also, I'll talk about at some point, I will reveal how you as a broker or borrower can discover what lenders are actually lending and what they've done over the last 30 days. This information is semi-public. It is difficult to find, but I will reveal to you how to find this information. So anyways, go ahead and click on the link below this video. It'll take you to a landing page. Fill out your name and email address. Your information is protected, never sold or shared. And I will send you video instructions straight from the underwriting desk. This has been Hard Money Made Easy, Video 1. Thank you so much. Bye.